Thank you for tuning into another video, guys. We really appreciate the response we've been getting to our videos lately, the new subscribers, and we love reading through the comments and answering any questions you've got, so please keep that up. Yeah, we really do appreciate it. If you're new to our channel, in last week's video, Jess and Mackenzie took everyone on a sunset camel ride. We showed you exactly what broke on our poor caravan in the vicious assault that occurred across the Tenamai track, and how we went about rectifying some of those so we could get back on the road. We also showed you around the Alice Springs Discovery Park, which was a big hit with the kids, with 4 pools and a water slide. We took you inside the Alice Springs Mega Flora and Fauna Centre, which was a great bit of fun for a couple of hours. It's free entry, and also, yeah, the kids love looking through the fossils and the history around Alice Springs. Coming up in this video, we'll show you what you can achieve in the West MacDonnell Ranges in one day. Due to all the fixing that we had to do while in Alice Springs, we were limited in time and could only do a day trip. We'll also divide and conquer. The girls will take you through the Alice Springs Reptile Centre, where they get to hold snakes, lizards and all sorts of things. And the boys did the typical boy thing and checked out the Alice Springs National Transport Museum, where we love looking through all the old trucks and machines, and also having a look at the Kenworth Dealer Hall of Fame, which was a massive highlight for us. So yeah, sit back, enjoy the viewing, and don't forget to leave us a comment, guys. We really do appreciate getting some feedback on our videos. We're always willing to learn, wanting to get better at this, so any feedback you can give us would be greatly appreciated.
So this is what we're going to be doing, the short walks. So we'll give that a go. 1.3 k's, easy walk, allow 30 minutes. Then when we get there, we'll do the lookout walk, which is up the stony track. So we'll see how we go. The kids are excited. They've already started and they're off. We'll see how long it lasts for. What you have? Taking your dog for your rock for a walk.
This is how you do it. You get one of these, you put him down, and you walk. What about running?
We might didn't need to get ourselves a dog. Our kids are walking rocks.
Dogs aren't allowed in here, but you can have a pet rock.
Oh, well, that's true. That's very true.
This is one. Say water. There, upstairs.
Leaving clues so Mum and Riley can find us. Look at this superhero.
Leading the way for us.
So we just checked the gorge out down there, And now we're going to attempt this lookout. Riley is starting up. Dan and the girls took off. They didn't actually do the gorge. They've gone up early because it's going to take them a bit to do. Callie's, she's a goer. She will do it, but she just takes forever. So they started earlier. So anyway, we'll see how we go. So while we're on our walk, Mackenzie found a bottle of red sand. So they've decided to leave us a trail.
Yep.
For Riley and I.
What was a cool rock?
That is a cool rock. That's what they call the Ripple Rock. Remember we saw that at the Lost City at Litchfield? Yeah.
There's one called Sandstone.
Yep.
Check out that one's might.
I can't see them. They're up there somewhere. Here's our next clue, or next arrow for us to know which way we're going.
So far.
Pretty cool steps. Pretty impressive how they dig into the side of the mountain to make these tracks. Listen to our breathing. We're buggered, aren't we? So Riley and I made it to the top. We stayed down with the girls about a little bit further down. And Dan came up and did it. And then the girls didn't want to come up. So they've headed back down and Riley and I came to the top. This is probably our first real proper bush walk we have done on our trip. So bit of a shock to our system, and we're not very fit people, but pretty proud of Riley doing that and the girls getting as far as they did, for sure.
Now we have to go get the drink from whatever.
Yeah, but it's definitely worth the view. It's pretty cool. So this is the way the track is on the way up to the top. So it's just this rock, flat rock sort of stuff you've got to walk up, which is steep, and careful coming back down. Otherwise, yeah, there's basically just rock steps that are put in all the way up, other than this section.
Alrighty, Serpentine Gorge. What did
Yeah.
you think of that, kids?
Good. It was really good.
Was it good?
Tiring.
It was
Tiring.
a very big walk for little legs.
Yeah.
So what did
She
you say? It
did
was
it.
just over 3 k's.
Yeah, it was just over 3 k's from the car park all the way to the gorge and then up to the very top of the lookout and back. So we
And
turned.
I did it.
And
You
you
did
did it all, didn't you?
Yeah, so it's a fairly steep walk,
Yeah,
but yeah,
but-
Callie made it all by herself.
There was no being carried at all. She did it all. So pretty proud of you, aren't you?
And I just needed to take a break.
You know,
Yeah,
you
had to
take
have a few breaks,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah, it took us a while. It took us an hour
An
and a half.
hour and 30
I
minutes,
like
yeah. An hour and a
Hour and a
half.
half to
Now
do it
we're
all,
down.
but
Yeah.
not bad with 3 kids.
But definitely happy we did it early. So we got back to the car about 10-ish, 10:30, and it was just starting to get warm.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy we did it early.
Yep, and now we've gone a bit further up the road and come to
Ormiston
Ormiston
Gorge.
Gorge, which is another lookout.
As
We
well.
can swim here.
But
But-
there is a water hole, isn't there, Cal?
Yeah.
And we can swim here. We can swim here.
So we're
Yeah.
going to throw our swimmers on and go for a walk and see what we find. There is a cafe here as well. So it's only open certain hours, but
Yeah.
if you wanted a coffee or something, that's available. I think today, being a Sunday, it's only open 10 till 2, but I'd imagine
Yeah.
it's probably open a bit longer on
other days.
weekdays or other days, but not sure. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's go and get our swimmers on. Come check out this water hole.
What's so good about the water hole?
The water hole?
What's so good about the water hole?
So nice all through here. That water was freezing, wasn't it, Callie?
Yeah.
Was it cold?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't swim for long, did you?
I want hopping.
Very refreshing.
I want hopping.
Huh?
I want hopping.
Come on, let's go back to the car and we'll go find something else.
I want hopping again.
You won't hop in again? Must be cold if Callie's not getting in again. You can do a few walks around here as well. There's a bit hard to see here, but there's a observation sort of deck up the top there, and you can tell the walk. I think it's about a 5k walk up there.
So we've gone for our swim at Ormiston Gorge. What was the water like?
Cold. Not refreshing.
Pretty,
Cold, but
pretty.
pretty refreshing.
It was refreshing, but it was very cold. It was very icy, wasn't it? Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
again.
so it was only a quick swim, and then we've just come up here for some
Lunch.
We've bought 2-minute noodles today. Again, trying to
Ta-da!
watch our money spending. They do have a cafe here. I'm not sure actually what's in there. I might go and have a quick look actually, but we're not going to buy anything.
Maybe.
We're going to save our money. But yeah, we haven't done any. We didn't do the walks here, and probably won't do the walks here. But there are. Was there 2?
Yeah,
3 walks you can do.
29 meters.
29. No, I think there was one that was a
To the top of the hill, till you look out, platform's 4 point something k's, and then there's another loop, and then the last one takes you back all the way pretty much to where we just looked at the canyon, and it's 29.8 kilometres, and it's a difficulty grade 5, so I don't really know bushwalking stuff, but grade 5's pretty, it said difficult, so we'd say she's a pretty reasonable walk, and it said to allow 12 hours to get it done. So.
Yeah, so that's not for us. So we'll sit here and eat our 2-minute noodles and get in the car, and I think we're going to head to Ellery Creek Waterhole. Big hole. Something.
Big hole.
Big hole. Ellery
Big
Creek
hole.
Big Hole, I think it's called.
Big old
Here's a
hole.
look at big hole.
That's our next
Can we go
stop.
swimming there?
Yes. We'll see if it's cold.
But I
Like
want
this
hopping again with the
So
apple.
we'll finish off our noodles and then we'll head off to that. So another day in Alice Springs, and we're going to go and actually do some touristy things today, but to try and for something change, for a different, not cleaning and not fixing things.
We'll see what the town's all about.
See what the town's about. But we're going to do something different today because there is a fair bit to do here, and a lot of things do cost money and that sort of stuff, and we're very sort of wanting to be conscious of what we're spending and also letting the kids still get to do things that they enjoy and that sort of thing. So we're going to split up today.
Just because we've spent so much fixing everything that's gone wrong in the last month.
Yes.
We need to try and tighten the purse strings, and
yeah,
otherwise we'll be home in a week with no money.
Yeah, so there is a transport museum. I don't really know the name of it. Dan will put it in, but Dan and Riley are going to go and do that. That's something that they would be interested in.
Yep.
And I'm going to take the girls to the Reptile Centre.
Yes! Whoop, whoop.
Which is something that Mackenzie will love, and Callie will be able to touch and do things and that sort of stuff. We think taking her to the transport museum might be a little bit too much for her, not being able to touch the cars and telling her not to do things. So we'll take her to the snakes instead, where she can play with them.
Yeah. So normally we'd go to both and do a family pass to both, but the girls are going to get more enjoyment out of doing the Reptile Centre, and the boys are going to get more enjoyment out of seeing the old cars and trucks and things. So if we divide and conquer, we can do both, and it still costs us the same money.
Yeah. Well,
to do one.
Yeah. So we'll do that. So we'll split up now. Dan's going to drop us off now, and then hopefully we time it right, and we'll be done around the same time. They'll come back and pick us up, and we'll move on to work out what we're going to do after that.
Hey! Did you find them? Nope. Oh, I see him. There he is. He's in the log there. He's in the log there. There he is. It's a Wizzy! I don't know what's in here, but there's a dead snake. But that's not real. Can you not see him? Look at the bridge. There he is. Look at his tail. There's one at the top of the bridge. If we turn. Thank you. The top one's down here.
Pearl neck lizard.
One that's down there, one's at the top.
Oh, there is two.
That is one very fat Lizzie that is shedding. He's shedding just barely on his neck. They're just tricking us as another fake dead snake from Halloween. Oh, look at him. You can't see his head, but you can see his butt. Ow. See him? Yeah.
Spiny tail going on.
You can see his tail's definitely spiny. You are, buddy.
Yeah.
Quickly. His tail.
Here's that one. That's a
Yellow-faced whip snake.
well done.
Look at that's his tail there.
Yeah.
See that?
What's in the next enclosure?
Whoa, beautiful.
What's that one?
A snake.
What sort of snake is it?
Olive python.
Well done.
That's the shed we
That was
saw.
the shedded skin over there we just saw, yeah.
It looks very fat. Guys? Oh, there's some shed.
Oh, there is some skin. What's in here?
What is it? Oh, these little guys.
No, here you got to read it. What does it say?
I don't know.
It says a curl snake.
A curl snake? A curl snake. It's probably curled up.
Here's your big
You can
one.
see in the shed, his mouth was open when he got shedded. Well, here. Mom, it's the dangerousest one on the planet. Oh, I really want one, Mom. Please give me one. I need one. He keeps jumping up the wall. There he is. I would stand back if I were you. Oh, there's another one. Is that a blue tongue? Look how pretty. Hey. Hello, guys.
don't show off Bagheera. 1 second. No. This from this yellowy orange just there. And she goes to black and then back to yellowy orange. And she does this for 2 reasons. The first reason is her little bit of fat underneath her chin. The first reason is this little bit of fat underneath her chin. She'll use that to puff out nice and big, and she'll turn that a deep dark black to scare off anything that makes her feel scared. Girls, believe it or not, neither can they. So they've actually developed little behaviors to help tell each other apart, and they are pretty simple and they are pretty cute as well when they do it. Boys will bob their heads and slam their hands on the ground. That is a boy. And girls will do an overarm cricket bowl followed by little steps on the floor. But if the girl only does the overarm cricket bowl and nothing else, that's a boy pretending to be a girl. And he does that because he's trying to prove that he means no harm, and he's just doing his best to try and communicate that, look, please leave me alone, I didn't mean to be here, I don't want to take your territory. Now, the dominant male has had to work hard to own a territory, which is a little bit of land, and he doesn't really trust anyone other than the females, because the females don't care about territory, they come and go as they please, there's no problems with them. But it is the males that will fight, and it will tend to be a fight to the death for territory. Pick up from the tail, because he can drop this off. This here is Joe, and Joe's one of my favourites. So he's come out for a special show today. Joe is a northern blue-tongued lizard, which means Joe is found around somewhere up between Darwin and far northern Australia. And he gets northern blue-tongued because, like I said, found around Darwin. He is a nice light sand colour because he wants the camouflage in, and blue-tongued because of the gorgeous tongue that he possesses. Some animals aren't aware that he isn't poisonous, and blue, like I said, does make them feel uncomfortable. So if an animal comes up to Joe here and really starts to, look at him as a meal, he'll stick his tongue out nice and wide, puff his body up nice and big to look larger, and he'll, not stamp, that's the other one, and he'll hiss really, really, really loudly. Now this works really well against birds, because birds are quite small in comparison. They are larger, but they're not as much larger than him. So this here is the last friend for today. Here's my big worm.
I'm taking this off already.
Would anyone like to try and take any guesses what type of snake this is? Yep.
You already
I want a python.
A worm python? No.
What do you think,
Good guess though.
Anaconda.
No, we don't have anacondas here. Python, like my friend said here, olive pythons are our second largest species of snake found in Australia. Now these guys can grow anywhere up to about 4 to 5 meters long and weigh something like 20 to 25 kilos. However, it is the females that do grow larger. They can measure up to about 6 to 6.5 meters and weigh 25 to 30 kilos. Now, to give you a reference about how strong a 6.5 meter long snake is, in 2019 off the coast of Darwin, far northern Australia, one of these guys was filmed eating a 3 meter long, 60 kilogram freshwater crocodile, in which it consumed in one big go. Now, these guys can do that quite comfortably because their jaws are nice and flexible, in which they can open up 180 degrees. 180 degrees is a complete straight line. It's more flexible than me doing this, and they can open up their jaws that degree because they don't have bone or cartilage in there like we do.
We've got them in our backyard, so.
I can barely move.
You can barely move. You know why? Because he weighs 9 kilos.
And that's why I'm getting one.
Good workout. You just bang out some squats.
I think he wants to get out. That's his tail. He fell. Hi, Dad. It's big, Mommy, yeah? Ah,
What kind of spider is it? So this is a golden
Mommy, that's a girl. I think that's a girl and that's a boy. He just nodded and that one did the arm spinning.
Ah, well done. You just learnt that, didn't you?
Yeah, but I forgot the last bit, so we could be.
Oh, here we
They're
go.
all going for it. They're all going for it. I got it. Was that the baby dragon? I need him in my room to eat all the spiders. Got it. That's Terry, huh? Mom, let's go look at the animals.
Kenzie's going in the water. Can you see him?
Yeah. How is it? He's swimming right at me. Wow, I'm okay. Tell you what, Terry. Oh, whoa. Terry! You're cute, Terry. This one, the view, you see the full Terry. Terry, you look so fat. He's big. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 toes.
They're certainly camouflage. These are our thorny devils.
Now what we see? Oh, this one's moving. Well, he was. The honey one's under there. Kenzie, move the head.
You look cranky. So we just finished at the Reptile Centre with the girls, and what did you think of that?
It was better than I expected. I was really just thinking like just a room with some animals, but no, it was a lot better than that.
Yeah, and what did you get to do?
We get to at 11 o'clock. They did a show, and they were telling you about animals. They had 3 animals. They had a bearded dragon, a snake, and a blue tongue.
Yeah.
I forgot the names, but at the end you were able to hold the snake and the blue tongue.
And did you get to hold? Did you hold them?
Yes.
You did, didn't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, they were very informative and really good. They had lots of different animals, all the different reptiles and snakes. They also had the crocodile. What was the crocodile's name? Can you remember what the crocodile's name was? What was his name? Terry the crocodile. So we got to see him, didn't we?
But he's sleeping.
He was sleeping, wasn't he?
Yeah. He was in water now.
Yeah, then he went in the water, didn't he?
There was, and there's a little tunnel bit so you can go down and see him.
Yeah.
He looks really fat in the water.
He did, didn't he? And then what did we watch them feed?
They feeded some.
They fed.
They fed the bearded dragons and a couple of the other ones. Spiders.
Yeah, so we got to watch that too, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
So that was really cool.
Mummy,
Yeah.
we can hold the lizards and I put the snake,
You did pat the snake.
but I didn't want it on my neck.
Yeah, it was pretty big. So he was an olive python. His name was Angus. And he was I think they said 9.5 kilos.
Very heavy.
He was very heavy.
It weighed me right down. Super heavy.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I would recommend it. If you're staying at a certain different parks, we're staying at the G'day parks. I can't remember what the other ones were, but you actually get a discount as well if you're staying at any of those parks. So, yeah. Anyway, we're now sitting out here waiting for Dad and for Dan and Riley because they
Show up.
have taken longer than we thought. So
I'm
we're just going to
hungry.
sit here, and you're hungry. Yeah, it's getting on to lunchtime now, so hopefully they won't be too much longer. They can come pick us up and we'll go and find some lunch and then work out what we do for the afternoon.
What's in here? I like this big one. Collector series. Big sleeper cab on the back. And these little ones are called cab overs over here, the short little bullnose fronts. Like this one, it's called a cab over because the cab's over the engine. What's she, an auto? That's cheating, isn't it?
I got him going, look. Oh, better put my lights on. Babe. Is it chain?
Where are we going, Rooster?
I don't know. But all I know is I can drive this. Engine's getting hot.
Engine's getting hot. Well, that's not good. Just a typical old 75 series. Four-wheel drive, 3-speed, 6 miles per hour. Caldwell. Look at this tidy old girl.
Doesn't look like you have a bed.
Perfect. A little bit of lino on the back. And this is the car from the movie Last Cab to Darwin. What is it?
No, taxi.
Old taxi
Don't know where it's from.
for hire.
Is that? And missing.
Wonder why it's like that. It's just
Anyway, I like
missing
the
the door, I guess.
Good seat.
Plenty of room in there. Lance Grender was apparently a pioneer in remote outback coach travel. So started Lanada Tours. This was his second vehicle purchased in 1985. And he had the matching camper trailer, whole heap of tents, all your cutlery and cooking and everything like that. And he used to take groups out into the Red Centre, and apparently this particular bus has seen most of Australia. And if you look in there, it's got all the hat pins from all around the place. Pretty cool piece of history there.
Turismo. Big superliner. This old girl, the gambler. I love this old Rio. It's so different. It's got to leave a list of instructions on how to move it. It's a 12 volt system, has a battery isolator. The park brake is the black handle. Starts by the key, stops engine by the cable on the gear stick. Be careful, accelerator is in the middle. Comfy seats on the old girl. I reckon they've been upgraded. So that's your accelerator in the middle there. Definitely had the seats upgraded. A cool old car, old truck.
It looks like that thing flush. No, what? We can't go that way. That's storage. Got holes in it.
It was like a room, so you'd had 2 bunks, a couple of little cupboards.
That's cool.
There's your handbag. So we've been down the old Garn train, down to the end carriage, which is like a lounge room, teacher's lounge. Sorry, a bit closer. Spoke to a gentleman on here who was saying that he remembers doing a class or school excursion on a train the same as this back in the 60s or something, and yeah, they used to go for a week with all the school kids, and the teachers had their own carriage at the end, so he reckons that's what that was. But just keep going, you got your open air carriages, kitchen carriages, and then you go into like your living quarters and rooms.
Toilet.
Toilets in there, showers in there.
Really big shower.
Yeah. Quite surprised by the size of the shower, considering all the rooms and the hallways and stuff are quite small.
Maintenance board.
Air conditioning system.
Ah. What is that?
Choppy as well, yeah, I got choppy. Fill up your water bottle. Big long carriages.
But look at this. And that big.
kitchen and servery. Tight hallways.
There's your toilet.
Alright, that's that done. What did you think of that, mate?
Good.
What was your favourite bits of it?
Probably the big trucks
Yeah, same.
and the train.
Was cool getting the history on the old Garn train and yeah, seeing how it was and all the history and that sort of thing in the railway line. It was really informational and did enjoy that, but for me I got a lot more enjoyment out of the old Kenworth Dealer Hall of Fame and the amount of trucks and old cars and old Land Rovers and stuff. Was really cool, really awesome display. So yeah, Riley got to sit in a few of the cabs and really enjoyed that. I think we spent about 2 hours here probably, walking through everything and having a good look. It cost us $30 for Riley and myself. Not sure exactly how that breaks down. I imagine probably $20 for an adult, $10 for kids. But definitely worthwhile, worth the $30, do you reckon, mate? Yeah? You'd recommend it? You're very talkative, aren't you? You're a bit shy. Yep, no, it was really cool. So, yeah, enjoyed doing that with Riley, and the girls hopefully have had just as much fun at the reptiles. I'm sure they have. We've got a few photos come through of Ken's and Callie holding snakes and lizards and things. So, we better go and pick them up, eh?
Yep.
BJD, Foxtrot Mike Papa. 12885, Foxtrot Mike Papa. See you later. BJD, Foxtrot Mike Papa. Are we going up there, Captain?
Good. All of it. I'm ready. Good job. Okay, land the plane. Open door. I'm looking out. Bye.
So moving day today, we've enjoyed our time at the Discovery Park here in Alice Springs. I'll just show you a quick room, show you around a little bit. So there's the TV room for the kids, and then there is this games room. So you've got all the games here, and then to play these games here you just need to go to the office, pay a $10 deposit to pick up the items to play, and then when you take them back you get your money back. Yeah, the kids absolutely loved it in here. So that's in here, and then across from here they have the entertainment centre, and each day they have something different. So it looks like today's kids club, so they go over there. I'm not sure, we haven't been here for a kids club, but they've done a movie night, they've done, yeah, a ball, yeah, grab your teddies, we're gonna head. They've done movie nights and all different sort of things they do each day. These are your ensuite sites. Pools are down there, which you would have seen earlier. And then they have 2 jumping pillows, a big one and a little one for the little ones. And there's also a playground for the kids. So the kids definitely loved it here. Would recommend it here. They're lovely staff. They've helped us out a fair bit because we ended up staying that extra night. So yeah, it's a massive park. There's also a BMX track up the back. There's what they call Sunset Hill. So I think it was a Friday night, you go up and take your own drinks and chairs, and they supply nibblies and watch the sunset go down. These are all powered sites here, ensuite sites there, and there are options for cabins and unpowered sites as well. So definitely recommend it here.
You know we're recording, right, guys?
We'll start again, ready?
Yeah. I think this is gonna go in our boat. Bang, 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 bang!
Bing, bing, bing! Hi guys, welcome back to the travel blog. This is episode 1 of the travel blog series. Today we're travelling and blogging,
Yeah.
hence the name. What do you like about travelling, Riley?
Come on.
Mackenzie, what do you like about blogging?
I don't know what that means.
Oh.
What's annoying?
Mm.
Yes, this is my eyeball. That's really nice. That's a really nice baby. Hold on.